iji maka mee mama ya sị na mama iji maka mee weje n'ebe a sị na ama nje unu ahụkwana ije lọbụlụ unu ahụkwana ije nabụ mụ na chi iji maka mee eme ihe asị na mama iji maka mee ma jee n'ebe a sị na ama nje unu ahụkwana ije lọbụlụ unu ahụkwana n'ije lọbụ mụ na chi iji maka mee nna mama ihe asị na mama iji maka mee eze ma jee n'ebe a sị na ama nje unu ahụkwana n'ije lọbụ unu hụkwara n'ije lọbụ mụ na chi ekwe mgbadike ji maka mee wee mee ihe asị na ama mme ọfụma mara m ji maka mee wee jee n'ebe a sị na ama nje unu ahụkwana n'ije lọbụ unu hụkwara n'ije lọbụ mụ na chi iji maka mee onye amụma wee mee ihe asị na ama mme iji maka mee Chimọma wee mee ihe asị na ama mme unu ahụnanụ ije lọbụ mee unu ahụnanụ ije lọbụ mụ na chi ekwe mgbadike ji maka mee wee mee ihe asị na ama mme Chimonye na-enye ndụ ji maka mee ma jee n'ebe a sị na ama nje unu ahụkwana ije lọbụ unu ahụna ije lọbụ mụ na chi iji maka mụ wee mebere nwa gị obi ebere iji maka mee iwe mere m obi ọmịiko ọkwụ na ahụ na ije lọbụ bụ na ahụ na ije lọbụ ọkwụ na ahụ na ije mụ na lọbụ mụ na Chukwu o ji maka anyị wee mee ihe asị na ama mme o ji maka mee wee jee n'ebe a sị na ama nje Chimọma ji maka mee wee menye ihe asị na adị eme ọkwụ na ahụ na ije lọbụ bụ na ahụ na ije lọbụ ọkwụ na ahụ na ọlụ ịma mma ya ọlụ mụ na chi nna mebe obi ebere mebere m obi ebere Chineke mebere m obi ebere Chineke na-ama ya ogile mebere m obi ebere onye amụma mebere m obi ebere Chukwu ji ndụ m mere m obi ọmịiko ịma mebere m obi ebere eze mebere m obi ọmịiko dike na onwe ya mebere m obi ebere arụkwanafụ mmụọ mebe obi ọmịiko Chukwu mebe obi ọmịiko mere m obi ebere mebere m obi ebere onye amụma mebere m obi ọmịiko agbaba na makachi m agbaba na makachi m dadi mebe obi ọmịiko onye ịhụnanya mebere m obi ebere Chukwu onye ji ndụ mebe obi ọmịiko. Papa mebe obi ebere, mebe obi ebere, mebere m obi ọmịiko. Omego onye gị na ya na-azọ n'ezele Chineke ọma. Omego onye gị na ya na-achịkwanụ na mba niile. Ọkakam, ọkakam, Ezeọma m, ịdị ebube, aha gị juru eluigwe jụwa. Ọ dịghị onye gị na ya na-azọ n'ezele Chineke ọma. O meghị onye gị na ya na-achịkwanụ na mba niile. Ọkakam, ọkakam, Ezeọma ịdị ebube, aha gị juru eluigwe jụwa. Ọ dịghị onye gị na ya na-azọ n'ezele Chineke ọma. O meghị onye gị na ya na-achịkwanụ na mba niile. Ọkakam, ọkakam, Ezeọma ịdị ebube, aha gị juru eluigwe jụwa. Ejiri gị mere nna, ejikwa gị na-etu ọnụ. Mgbe ụmụ ụwa na-esogbu n'ime, Chukwu gosi ha na-ebu nna m. Ejiri gị mere nna, ejiri gị mere nna. Mgbe ụmụ ụwa na-esogbu n'ime, Daddy gosi ha na-ebu nna m. O ejiri gị mere nna, o ejiri gị na-etu ọnụ. Mgbe ụmụ ụwa na-esogbu n'ime, nna gwakwa ha na-ebu nna m. Ọgbapụta na ma, ọgbapụta na ma, onye amụma gbapụta na ma n'aka ajọ mmadụ, n'aka ajọ mmụọ. Chineke gbapụta na m n'ihi na enweghị m ike onwe m. Chineke gbapụta na m n'aka ajọ mmadụ, n'aka ajọ mmụọ. Igbo bụ Igbo, Igbo bụ Igbo, birikwenio, 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 birikwenio. Ụtụtụ ọma, ehihie ọma, mgbede ọma, depending your time zone. Anyị ga-adị ka echi, maka na echi adịghị agwụ agwụ ka anyị na-agwa ya. Ọ bụrụ isi onye bụ, what are you waiting for? Click the like button, subscribe, comment, share. If anyị na-ekwu na nke ikpeazụ oyi elu. If you are just coming across our channel for the very first time, you are welcome to Kelenna TV. We are live and we are direct, bringing you the gospel of redemption at your doorstep. If I make common sense, the reason I'm running Marifa. Marifa Karang gas school. I just want to make common sense as always. What's my name? What's my name? Oliver Norian, greetings from here. What's my name? Michael Norian, greetings from here. What's my name? Bonnie Norian, greetings from here. What's my name? Obonna Norian, what's my name? Stephen Norian, what's my name? Hello, where? ala were ụbọchị mara mma de ụbọchị mara mma nwanne ụbọchị mara mma Victor nọrie nne ụbọchị mara mma Ri Biafra TV greetings from here ụbọchị mara mma nọrie nne Lucky nọrie nne ụbọchị mara mma Money man ụbọchị mara mma ozugbo nwanne ka eke osi ya nke na-eme Weekend ụbọchị mara mma Amaka Mele Zion Eagle ụbọchị mara mma Career nnọọ rie nne ụbọchị mara mma Emeka Nnewi nwanne ga nke na-eme na Nnewi ego ga-adị eri ewi dị ya ga-eke osi ga nke na-eme na Nnewi nke na-eme ege osi John nnọọ nne Amaka Mele where are you watching from Uche nnọọ nne Amaka Mele loya nnọọ nne Amaka Mele AU Solos nnọọ nne Amaka Mele. If today is your first time coming across our channel, I am a content creator and political analyst, a preacher of the gospel of redemption. Nike Bazwa, we are only asking God for anointing to preach this gospel. Anointing can need to preach this gospel to mankind. Abumundarian Namaka Mele Zion Ego one never And Namaka Mele, the Bible said it, you shall know the truth, and that truth will set you free. Very, very important. And there were consequences when men deliberately undermine the truth. I don't want to undermine the truth. One Norian J1 Eze kwesịrị nnọọ rie nne Chibueze nnọọ rie nne Chizawa nnọọ rie nne Tina nnọọ rie nne Uzil nnọọ rie nne Chibueze nnọọ rie nne Chibueze ga-ege osi na nna anyị kwesịrị mebi ọ nke nwa ya na-abịa anyị apụtasịgo ka nna be anyị Idoko Amaka Mele aga m na-aga n'iru ịmara Jizọs ịhụnanya ya dị ukwuu aga m esogide ya Ifeanyị Amaka Mele dị ya Amaka Mele Victoria Amaka Mele nwanne mmadụ ga-eke osi Chibueze nọrie nne aga m aga n'iru n'ịmara onye nwe m ihe ọ na-emere m dị mma aga m etogide ya Emi watching from German nwanne ọ bụ isi mak ya banye ototo ọgwụ ototo isi mak nke na-eme na German machine set nnọọ rie nne Amaka Mele aga m aga n'iru n'ịmara onye nwe m ịhụnanya ya dị ukwuu aga m esogide ya chi anyị hụrụ m n'anya eze n'igwe n'ikpube n'anya okpu eze n'ihi na ịhụrụ anyị n'anya Amaka Mele dị on happy weekend in advance ịmara ihe dị mma ma ga-emele ya ma ga-emene ya ọ bụrụ gị mmehie consequences when men deliberately undermine the truth ịmara ọlụ dị mma ma ga-alụla ya ọ bụrụ gị mmehie ịmara ihe dị mma ma emere ya ma emere ya ọ bụrụ onye mmehie nwa ọba nnọọ rie nne. Our brother Real Biafra TV sent message across to me some hours ago. Maybe okay na that guy, or maybe okay, he said that somebody sent him the conversation I went with that guy. So then he came into the studio yesterday. Then I nyekwu okwu nnada yesterday oge ọ batara ya. Mmadụ na-ayozi ayo. So I managed. So but I asked him to send some things across to me. There is sound now. Check from your end. There is sound. How is the sound? How is the sound? How is the sound? How is the sound? There is sound. How is the sound? There is sound from my end here. Check from your end. Check from your end. There is sound. Okay. Daalụ. So one night nwoke a ọbịa send the thing. So which I have really looked at it, which I will read it out here to that our brother. Not just to him, to many of us. Enwere m nsogbu ọbụla adị m anụ ofu ebe adị m enwe efe mana enwe m efe adị m anụ ofu ebe adị m enwe efe. So to study at times na adịrị m very difficult. Enwere m efe mana enwere m efe. Studies ife na adịrị m very difficult. Ofu ebe na adịrị m very difficult. Enwere m efe mana enwere m efe. Onye ka anyị ji wee sị na depopulating their population is a task that we must do. And all this, we can't just nwere ndị bụ na ịmana ya ka Bible ji wee sị gị that corporate anointing breaks the yoke. Ndị Igbo si na anyụkọ mmamịrị ọnụ ọgba ofufu. Ịmana that guy before ọpụta, he has been battling with himself. He has been battling with this truth. Then he came. ụbọchị anyị ya na-eme program gwodogwo. So ọ bịara with iwe na ọnụma, with anger. I just controlled myself too. Masịkwa ya okay, ya bezie ụbọchị anyị na-eme program gwodogwo, which he came with the same iwe na ọnụma, but I just allowed him. So ya nwe kwusie ntu ọ dị ya anya afụkwu were, not that he don't know. Because ọ bụrụ na m shọtụrụ ya up na mbido isi, you will not even know that he know. Because as the discussion continue, all of us now found out that he know what he is doing or what he was doing. The problem is that the young man continued to lie to himself. He know. So ịmara ife dị mma ma ga-emene ya ọ bụrụ gị mmehie. Emmanuel nnọọ rie nne, Oliver nnọọ, Victoria, Zion Pikin nnọọ rie nne, set nnọọ rie nne. So o dozie anya na ya bụ nwa amadi enwe ife dị mma mana ọ chọrọ ime ya, ọ bụrụ ya mmehie. And ya nwa nọ na category of men that deliberately undermine the truth, which na ọ bụrụ na o chenjiri na ọ ga-afụ consequences. Now, but I believe strongly no ga-enwe mmụọ mgbanwe. Do you know why? Because we corporately explain it to him. Corporate anointing breaks the yoke. So we corporately, we gatherly told him that truth. And I want to play it. Don't misunderstand me. mgbe ụfọdụ maybe na onwe gị isi wee kwuo okwu mee mute oge or something, make you no just no carry am for mind. Ihe anyị nakwana atara anyị to avoid bụ o nwere ndị na-achọ ife fa ga-apụ wee sị nọ Kelenna TVs ọ na-ekwuru ya na platform Kelenna TV. Anyị ncha niile human being, anyị na-efelu breki o ntụma ihe na-efelu kwana breki adịghị mma, but as time goes on, I don't know how God is doing it though. That is the truth. I'm not to say because this is not me. I know me, but presently this is not me. But the more mmadụ na-grow na-ekwu eziokwu, you got to go now. I believe that Nando, there is something God by himself will be doing. But at times you will look back and see that this is not you. Eziokwu. You will know that this is not you. How I begin to like bro somebody but nobody if I can easily say sorry. When I'm on I don't know. You gotta go. But I see myself doing it. Normally, that guy I not supposed to leave her. But you see what God did. After that he know, okay, those things if I know na problem and the where, but that na able answer. I got your question. We do say it here. So, but exactly that who happened here yesterday. The young man will answer. Whether maybe question to show you that he know, but he is lying to himself, which is very bad. If I wouldn't so I want this the problem I did when this so oh hatred. Do well and hit the like button if you haven't done that. I am a preacher of the gospel of redemption. Hatred, envy, jealousy. Na ya like Romado, okay, I form more kaba. Just like one night you okay, I call you with it. Oku shano oku, but always some about your ega. I am a more the thing the vessel, the thing the way I were. So, but you somehow made me to it. I hope he understand me. And like I want to cut him off. No. I from no me go his point. Man, the thing from where we go to the comment. From where we go to the comment in a comment section ever. Can you be draw? When so more of go no we oh back make his point before ma the mute. Omaro even a many ane ko kwa kan na wale. Man, o nwere ị ga mental toughness. Open the tough mentally. This guy is here go you. The God, if they give you food, you don't go eat them. Your wife when you get here. No freedom, get your easy. You don't go sleep. If you are addicted to this thing, they make you guy. If you see food, you don't go fish up. I tell you. If you see food, you don't go fish up. Obere ife nwa gị ga-eme na iburu gị iwe social media na izi bie ya aka adịrọ mma ibie ya aka ikiri mmachi ọ confirm gị na obi adịrọ gị smart mma so o nwere ka your wife iji ekwu okwu nna iburuzi iwe social media iburu agree ma social media wee duo ya your wife na so hụrụ this thing ain't easy you know easy. So I wonder how these people sleep. They don't sleep. That is the truth. Go and ask white painted hair woman. She cannot sleep. How can she sleep? More body make a dream. Take care of this thing every far. What if difficult to do it easier? It's generally your business. So you will see all these our mummies here running around here. They are not running. They are not doing it with clear eye. Madam Origin will tell you that I want freedom and I want good governance. What was even about to he can know how to get Biafra. On natural Biafra and natural good governance. So if that they are even more brutal than you. Forget the guy in Amagari or forget the Kelenna TV no here. Oh, and they mean more than me. But until heaven arrests you, you will become restless. More bona. You something you and the something go they do. You and something will be doing you don't know. That is the truth. Until you encounter the spirit of truth, or the spirit of truth encounter you. I told you, me coming here, all by revelation, divine revelation, not by any instruction of man or mortal. No. Heaven mandated it that it will come or it will happen. So if I had easy, over here I said, I want to. It is mandate you. Have you met? Oh, have you met? That is it. I feel for her. Yamabonyi easy. Who give any na name? Oh, guy, the remember studio. Yamabonyi easy, but okay. Hello, with it. What you are saying has happened to me. Makachi, how away for all these gangsters in the social media? If you are arrested or you are possessed, not now. There is a place I'm going. I want to have a moment. I got not now. Allow me to flow before. Yes. Ihe anyị na-ekwu na-eme na mberute, o nwere ebe anyị dere ya ede. Ihe anyị na-ekwu na-eme na mberute, e dey come, e dey go. So any small thing can easily knock us off. So imegide ma aka jide gị na nwere onwe a, if you are not careful, ị nwere ike were iwe na ọnụma isi n'aja. That is the truth. Iwe na ọnụma. Ife ji na-agụ gị ebe inwedo ọnya na-aga adọwa ya agba. Nwoke ga bring our money yo. Ife niile ha na-akụ oge a. O nwere ndị dị more mean than you do. And all now, people did that mean? People you have not seen before. But yet, from one you will know that these people, not the mean, no, mean for the about career go, about not just for what they believe, for the truth, for the right thing to be done. Oh yeah, with the area name, we get no how the mean now. If you don't know, I'm gonna native. So if I make arrest, igama. The only thing you need to do is allow yourself to be used. Allow God to use you. That's our brother. One day I will read it. Obro watch now. He will also follow. If I be from Mazeb and Joku Mebere, if I be Patan Mazeb and Joku, Uruzo Mazeb and Joku Sogoro. Okay. Because I almost lost the line of my thought. Yes. Okay. When if I ain't good at Manamberute, if I ain't good at Manamberute, whatever I did. Yes. So go and apply. Others are applying. If only Gamera USB declared now. If only Gamera USB declared now, but support. Yeah, before me Gamera USB declared. If only Gamera USB declared, but now a game apply. There, as government, they have done the needful. What is the needful? Like their citizens, ID. Yes. If a factor book on your that ID as government, fair many or this, stop complaining. Go and apply. If only game USB to declare the mayor on wagi. Bone gabambo. Gama apply. Look at it there. Stop. Stop talking nyanyampo. If only game USB declared. Mayor on wagi bone gama apply. Oh yeah, before me get USB declared. Have you applied? Okay, canon nako. I have been like this. I have been preaching this very gospel like this for the past years now. We have been doing it like this for the past years. Go and apply if you have not. Go and apply if you have not. Ịnọkwa na chebe mgbe the gangsters, I know they will not succeed. They are not going to succeed. Don't wait until ọ dịghị ka akọchabana USB dị declared before imegarịba ahụ. Go now and apply. Ị mara ife dị mma ma ọ bụrụ na ị mere ya ọ bụrụ gị mmehie. Go and get your own ID. Put it in good use. Stop complaining. Do well and hit the like button, please. Open you join Rana, hit the like button. Oh, okay. Open you join here, hit the like button. Very, very important. Prince, no, if only get married USB declared United States of Biafra. If only get married as a citizen, we gama apply. Go and apply. Others are applying. When you apply, wait and get yours. Put it in good use. Put it in good use. Or if I make a USB declared. Don't forget, now a white painted hair woman can wear unfinished program. We can never let them be. Ogechukwu Nkere is now running around this Australian man. The question is, why Oji run around? Open the man, the genuine now, want to work with USB declared. Young Brugus or Jabashir. Before any disagreement, the man, any the man, no one have brought the right channel, no one age of a document, and more than able to cover the far. Everybody now becomes a suspect. Which are not more than you can do charge you when the man get a fan and make it very plain. Because if you say white, say red, the power guy got he now want to get you freedom. He is now answering Prime Minister without even telling the man, because the very, very only if you have a coscose and man, on as the Prime Minister. Why would you bruise or watch you? You know you are not capable. You know you are not fit. So why are you parading yourself? You know you have no document. Why are you confusing people? Just like that, our brother of yesterday. The guy not just wake up and begin to sound the way he is sounding. He has been listening. Man, all the area difficult. Maybe you was in a category of people that said, "Now one in who and your mama, I'm on chair. And you would say, put out on your I put out on you go to. The reason why people fail to follow the right track and the right channel. They are distracting people. And we will continue to have people like that. And we will continue to preach until for reason and the result from USB will continue to disgrace them. These are the things. These are the misinformation. These are the things. The man demands the document now, Ojiria. The man may be seeing him as a man whom is not serious. Then maybe USB declare the man approach now. What about the man not from about the right track? The man now will begin to suspect everybody. This is the problem we have here. Obro na fa gas get more child ifa. How about ndị be anyị bụ ndị ochi? Israel nnọọ rie nne, Amaka Mele Ejirios nnọọ rie nne, Desmond nnọọ rie nne. They are distracting people. They are causing confusion. They are making everybody the laughing stock. They are making everybody that is only is becoming a suspect. And thank God for that video. I quickly searched it. I played it for our brother. And they are document, and everything. Mama. Everybody is weak. Yet he continued to push. The only thing, every USB declare, come more results. Ghana disgrace if guy go see for na USB declare the ban can trust result to continue on. We cannot continue like this. Agra Finland to declare Biafra. He declare like 29. It can't happen on December 2nd. As say December 2nd, why and give well that. I thank you for your support. God will surely bless you. No, now I am not offended. I am not offended. The thing about if I wouldn't I need it. If I need whoever. Or if I need whoever, and if I need whoever that we want to depopulate their population. And that thing that happened yesterday is part of that thing you see us say here. How can we cannot depopulate their population? Many of us here now have known this truth. We want to meet them. We want to confront them. We want to talk to them. Okay, now, that thing that happened yesterday have made our brother to send the Montevideo Convention to me, which I will read. At times we'll be praying prayers, but when God answers the prayer, it's very difficult to handle. And if you cannot handle the prayer that you prayed, the answer, if you cannot handle the answers, you are not yet mature to be asking for something big. That is the truth. Even if I have like all these guys here from Yahoo, because they are not yet mature to handle some amount of money. First thing I get me go to GLK. Over experience, so we have been saying that we want to depopulate their population. How can we do that without confronting them with this argument of yesterday? Again, without entertaining them. That yesterday, I was supposed to end that program probably maybe 2 hours or more than 2 hours, but I spent 5 hours plus. We allowed him. At least at the end of the day, everybody was able to know that he know the answer. Mano decide, you may be removing the messages, but your end is nil. What are you saying? Get the message in there remove. Or maybe if ever and the buy metaphor. In the next some comment, some will be like, why you don't need to pay attention to some comment. Or comment at all. The person will say that you are removing it. So what did I remove, please? Waiting the prepare you for body. What is the problem? Define what is the problem. Did I remove your message? This even for a problem, what did I do to you? Have we met? Do you know me? What is the problem? What did I do? If I comment now, waiting I do you. If I have about the problem, if I have a problem in the bio, person go just wake up from sleep, phone, yeah, just type anything at all. We want Tomio, we want more of this kind of person that come yesterday. It will enable us to dig deep. It will even make some people that know to forward us some things they have. We have time for people like this so that he cannot go on and begin to confuse people. How can he claim that he believes in Biafra? He believes in the redeclaration. He believed in the 40 states. Yet he was telling us that Briggy redeclared Biafra. Anya di argue na Briggy redeclared. He is shouting that it was redeclared on December 2nd. Anya just say how? Let us say okay, let us agree. Though that is it. Odin di haven't there any idri. What is your problem? The network, what is your problem? Go and apply for your own ID. Others are applying. If I have a problem with the now, what is speed in for an abana. Let's say Nadama and the genuine. I try to ignore if I ignore that comment now, the boy will be like, you are not seeing my post. I'm at my comment section now. I got my media close. See, from the time when they make video they post, I think I have more peace there, no. I'm telling you, than this live program. Live program, they're very difficult. Very, very difficult. So you see, some people in for name live program, Febidi Bamba, or they can have the hot temper and any small thing, Bamba. No blame them all. Some comment go drive you, he go drive you nuts. I tell you. Yeah, we try. Open and for some people. Mafa kuoku na live program. I know the two take I'm serious. Like one time one white painted hair woman. I came there, I listened to it. I said no, this can be slip of tongue. Because I'm not in the comment guy, then go drive you or not. So my point, Bona, we need or did this guy ever yesterday so that we can gather and they talk to him. No matter that he is only one that is standing alone. That is the truth. Oh. Now you whatever for these people. Now you whatever we get time now for these people. We want to talk to them because I know within me that guy can never remain the same. That thing he think that he know, or that thing he think that he don't know. After what happened yesterday, he can never remain the same again. Because you cannot continue to lie to yourself. Na mmadụ nọ na-agwa onwe ya okwu asị na nwaanyị redeclare Biafra on 29 because of the evil plan. The woman bụzi onye ọjọọ. The Biafra was redeclared on 2nd according to them. Now this man na-agbagharị na-arụ nwoke a. Get the document you want to show this man. He know he is not capable. He know that he is not fit. The reason why at times I will go to the white painted hair woman program and bring it from there. On what info for her to see the person she deceived our people to fall back to. because Obianisi, fall back you, fall back you, Onya, Onya fall back to. Somebody that cannot speak for himself. Or to speak for. It is not easy. Leadership, it will only take the Spirit of God for you to be ignoring something. So, easy. If you ignore a problem, if you don't ignore a problem, somebody will if you remove the person, not that you remove the person out of ego or something, the person will misunderstand it immediately. Why did you do that? But the reason is you have because tomorrow if I got what did you do? If we are not a tight corner. So let us try to the reason why I here for these same people. There is my video of 2 years ago. I talked about it yesterday. Where I was thanking Maze Banjoko. I have went to look for that program and I saw it. Maybe I will play it in some hours time if we come again. But because of that thing that happened yesterday, that our brother come in, he came in yesterday and he sent me this thing, and I would like to read it. Imaraki Genye USB declared, go and the Paka now. And you are not helping them, you are helping yourself. And what is that? Go and apply for your own ID. The guy that hijacked the website and everything now, the website is now useless. That is the problem. And this is the problem. Okay, we don't know if I can TV in Agabigaba. You would have if a doctor goes your bed, if I can Agabiga. Even okay, Dr. Ngozi Orebeze bidoro ime question and answer. Obi na adị ọkụ. Ọ na-asụrụ anyị American food. And I was not comfortable with that then. And she would tune down and talk to us like a man. No, but some people misunderstand it the way NJ guy. But later on, there is need. Okubia now, or calm or down, sage the ajuju. Even Ogo Budro maybe improve. I was shouting here then, let some cabinet members also emulate her because she have improved. Because imagine, normally there was a day somebody, Dr. Ngozi Orebeze had a question and answer. Dr. Ngozi Orebeze used Deborah onye Christian Eburu Nakano Kobunebe. When you example, the guy actually. I was like, Kezi, never example. My brother, you are right. Gelana TV. And asking God for wisdom. I have never offended anybody. And I don't even want to offend anybody. I just want to say this truth as it is. You may not like it now. Like it. We have converted many people. I told you, there was a brother, Onyibo, that came like that brother. Some of you that will be following may have seen him. On put on a camera. He said that I am lying. I'm not telling the truth. I just asked him one question. He immediately lied. I removed him. He continued. One day, he just appeared again and began to laugh. I equally was laughing with him. I asked him, was it not you that said that I was lying that day? He laughed. After he said, I have taken out my time to listen to you. What you are saying is the truth. So if I am not saying it to offend you, but if I am able, Namaze Banjoko that has been working with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu before when so cannot suddenly become an evil person. We told this thing to DOS. Show us evidence on evil. They did not show us any evidence. And we are saying the same thing. This Dr. Ngozi Orebeze that has been Mazen Banjoko COS.
and she declared Biafra. And the message came that she should protect the mandate. She cannot suddenly become an enemy. You don't have final say. There was an instruction, protect the mandate. Oh, when somebody's riosi, and she is answerable to that person. We know, yes, she is answerable to Biafrans. But your moves have made her to become more careful. Because okay, here, you did not account for again. And Yawan have said it that she by herself sent 15 million plus naira. Get where display Afendu Woji na convention. Because Maazị Banjoko know now that redeclaration will give birth to Biafra police. That was why he made provision for it display Akwandu Woji. And Dr. Ngozo Rabeze said that she sent this money to account that our brother provided, that we should ask him, where is the 15 million plus? Or the uniform Ndu Woji? Till now, nobody is asking that question. How come you raised the memo in less than 24 hours? Maazị Banjoko were nsogbu to overthrow him. How? They could not answer. And we were asking them, what the people age have a very years ago, what have they said? But you know, this party now, second Afabo Brigi, they did not say anything. And that was what gave birth to CRC of today. Because these same people on the CRC, they were the same people that enthroned this man. They made him very powerful. To the point, he is now fighting the order of, not just the order of Maazị Banjoko. He could not fight the order. He obeyed the order with insults. Today, he is now Prime Minister of Brigi. Go and write it down. Maazị Banjoko is now on his own. He is now doing his own thing. Because I don't see him submitting to Maazị Banjoko. That is the simple truth. And Obrugu Zona, Gabakuru, this man, Ntuakai Gesi na-eme Biafra nwere onwe a within us. Sikwentu a na-eme Biafra nwere onwe a within Africans. Sikwentu a na-eme Biafra nwere onwe a within Europe. Ka ezi ebe nzọpụta anyị ga-esi ga-abịa. Even you have no document. You went and misinformed this man. Let's say that this man now jụrụ gị ajụjụ which you cannot answer, or jụọ gị document which you cannot provide. Omezie, ndị na-emezi the man approach like USB declared now. If they are approaching the man, obey man, now the man ga-eji godi ofu anya na this people, they are not serious. Why always disturbing me with this story, with that? Before the man are they convinced, okay, seek. Na anyị ji onwe anyị were aka anyị na-emebisi some certain things. The people that could have been of help to our cause, notice me people, then before, it will now take you years for you to convince that man. Now these people were the right people to follow. If I would the only thing I know, go and apply for your ID. Somebody refused to teach other Biafrans how that website work. He went ahead and demanded for $10,000 before he can teach. USB declared he refused to pay that money. The guy ran out, met with some Igbos that claimed to be fighting for the same freedom. They lied with the name of Maazị Banjoko, that they linked him via phone call with Maazị Banjoko, that Maazị Banjoko told him not to release it. This is lies. Our people continue to tell our people again. That was the reason he gave them. Today there is website. Go and apply for your ID. We are our own problem. If we can do the right thing, press the right button. But our problem is that we continue to support lies. We continue to support these lies, continue to support it because of envy and jealousy. We have asked again, why oji wee bụrụ na ọ bụ cut and join of voice of Maazị Ekpa Njọkụ ka aka na-epulere gị? Since Maazị Ekpa Njọkụ appeared to talk to Biafrans, why oji wee bụrụ na ọ bụ ebe Ejiofor nọ ka o si wee bido? Nobody could answer that question. This is us lying to us. Why? To discourage you from supporting USB Clear. And anyị na-ajụ, mgbe ọ bụ na unu si na ụmụ nsọ was equally in that meeting, why have you not shown us the voice or the video or the word of the Omonso? Why is it only the one of Maazị Ekpa Njọkụ ka ị na-egosi anyị? Keife Omonso kwuru. Maazị Ekpa Njọkụ, how did he greet the Omonso according to you that he have not seen nor spoken with for the past months? How did he greet them? Why are they running this propaganda? Because of hatred. Why have you hatred? Because their organ, not a cabinet, is giving them information. If I would the only thing I know, but people who don't understand it, we think that there is another thing. There is no other thing. There is the brother that I made comment yesterday, and I want to say that in here because the thing has been troubling me. He made a comment. I don't blame him anyway. But the reason why you watch him equal by another comment now before or continue because he made a comment like no one ending may go a woman on the program. Like no one ending up on the phone. Now support go. My brother, you said that yesterday, but the reason I told me who could die yesterday. If you talk, I talk. Or for the only super chat. Into here from one night, work as them we face where I now. Into here from nobody, apart from two of our people, let's say three. One of our sister, being a Ghana, she commented, Lea actually buying super chat, man, now they are from her end. Only the account, I send the enemy account. On the room, boy again. It's like one from comment section, or like one from Israel, another one from UK. I am not going to tell you the amount these two people send. They don't have my phone number. They commented here. And I posted the account here. They supported me. I don't have their phone number. They don't have my phone number. Nobody is giving me money from anywhere. Nobody have sent me money from anywhere. If open from them here and this super chat from here, or no, what on your support Garena TV based on that, and they super chat from his or her end, or whoever my account, or Chapana. Even Nema bro because of Dr. Ngozi Arabeze. Even Nema by divine revelation, whom Maazị Ekpa is divine revelation. The revelation was given to me personal, personal conviction. So he said it yesterday. No, when ended national support. I don't know. Maybe without them to run this live program, where you can Kelena TV very difficult. I tell you, I can't with it. No. But God must surely bless them. So the reason why you went to come on, I feel because if I know only can to a now before my friend or not or where I never. If all can support the truth, we are in one accord. Something happened in the Bible by Netowa or Babel. One accord, unison. This division, we said you cannot divide on online without dividing on ground. We said it here. We don't always bring the emotion. Too much emotion. Kelena TV, they bring emotion. That is why I did very, very careful. The help he get your USB declared. Apply. Look at it here. Others are applying. Tomorrow now they may tell you, oh, Ngozi Arabeze is paying you money. Go and ask Ngozi Arabeze. Dr. Ngozi Arabeze. Manama yala Kelena TV for one day. If I'm about what I know that is good, if I'm go and apply. Others are applying. No, the reason why the women here now, if you keep quiet, it will continue to go. You got to go now. Go and apply. Others are applying. Let us help ourselves. Recognize yourself first. Somebody gave him example yesterday. One night before a guy church. He run a church. If a pastor got what is the name? The pastor will only pray upon the name that you gave him or her. The pastor will not give your baby name. No. If I don't want to go church what is the name? Oh, I want to preach. The Bible said that there is no other name given to man. So you must to name, and the what we go through no. If we it is our job, our duty, our right. We have named it. Not Kelena TV name though, but Mazen Epanjoko. His template. USB. This name has been given, and the redeclaration was pronounced under this name or on top of this name. This name all have adopted, and the redeclaration, the pronouncement was made under this name or on top of this name. Where Alpha now? Alpha USB declared. Take it to Alpha because we have collectively named it, and that is what it is. Then recognition, and that recognition will begin from us. One, we have recognized the need for a declaration. You cannot redeclare what you know not. You can only redeclare what you know. To generate the document Mazen Panjoko talked about. Then you will be seeking for the redeclaration under the name that you know. How can you be seeking for recognition of what you know not? These things, they're very easy. Until you open your mind, you no go understand them. You are seeking for recognition of what you know. Okay, if the child recognition without adding a name, how can they know you? So you have already given it a name. So you just want them to recognize this thing that you know. Then they will look at it and they know this is the name. This is the geographical location. Very simple. And that was what Mazen Panjoko did. And that is what international politics is all about. I was talking about giving your child a name. If you go to church, it is good for saying this out because of the sabos. I am telling you, my brother, I am telling you, tomorrow night he go fly everywhere. Naming ceremony. Even an altar, pastor, reverend, all of them, they go ask you, what is the name? You will give the name. Iboro Biafra now got for recognition. You are going to include the name. Kodrif easy. Him identify. If you apply for United States of Biafra ID as a citizen, that is recognition for you. Iboro Wagina Chigi register in a school for the very first time. They are going to ask you with the teachers, what is the name? And that was what we did to generate a document for international politics. And that, for what our brother sent to me yesterday, I am going to read it out. But before I read it out, come and listen to what Mazen Panjoko mean. You listen to what Dr. Ngozi Orabeze is doing. Then if that our brother is watching, I believe after watching today's program, he will agree with us that of a truth. Now USB declared. Or if I find is Dr. Ngozi Orabeze 100% perfect? The answer is no. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not even 100% perfect. Mazen Panjoko is not 100% perfect. Not just 2 or 3 of them. Nobody is 100% perfect. Come and listen to this. Listen. If I now go to video, I ain't hear the see.
2 video. I need to see so that I can be able to know the important one. Listen.
Those people that are waiting that December 2nd, we are going to start shooting gun. No. We're not going to shoot any gun. Those people that are waiting that December 2nd, we are going to start shooting gun. No. We're not going to shoot any gun.
Chai. Ozia. More than for Ozia na dekwa fresh. More than for Ozia na dekwa fresh. Listen to it again.
Those people that are waiting that December 2nd, we are going to start shooting gun. No. We're not going to shoot any gun. Those people that are waiting that December 2nd, we are going to start shooting gun. No. We're not going to shoot any gun.
How can you listen to this truth now? You can't be confused. No, gwara gị na ama mgbazi egbe emenukwe na ama ndizi njikere mana ọma mgbazi business as usual. Now listen to it again. You cannot listen to some of these things. Ị ghara ịghọta o nwere ife ị ga-eme ga-agba onwe gị egbe n'ọkpa. I am telling you.
Those people that are waiting that December 2nd, we are going to start shooting gun. No. We're not going to shoot any gun. Those people that are waiting that December 2nd, we are going to start shooting gun. No. We're not going to shoot any gun.
Now, listen to the second one. Listen to this.
But what are we going to gain from this convention? What we are going to gain is that every document that we are going to generate from this convention. But what are we going to gain from this convention? What we are going to gain is that every document that we are going to generate from this convention become legal document that we'll be using for the political approach and diplomatic approach for the Biafra independence and recognition. This document will be sent to the United Nations. This document will be sent to the U.S. Department of State, or every department that, foreign department, the Congress and all that. We have it, European Union and every other region that we feel that needed to have it to support Biafra at the UN. That's where the whole thing is going to start. Only then, Biafra will have a name. Now, it is only noise we're making. And Nigeria have understood this very well. They know where I'm going.
Ozia, but when you listen to it and listen, you go very simple, very deep. Now, onye nke na parade everywhere empty-handed under brig. On a document oji. Because this thing, movement here for Ghana will need document. Manon na back empty hand. Is he following this template? The document have been generated. USB declared in the Dr. Ngozi Orabeze na-ekwu. Nane. Can you na de jere mmadụ letter onye aha gosi acknowledgement. Iji gosi gị na many accept. Ya wee zuo ike, ọkarakwa n'anya. Listen to it again. I don't know ndị be anyị. Listen.
That's why they are restless. But I'm watching them.
Listen.
But what are we going to gain from this convention? What we are going to gain is that every document that we are going to generate from this convention become legal document that we'll be using for the political approach.
That we'll be using for the political approach. This man na agbagari na Nigeria grant interview with Moka. Gede document oji. This man na-egwugharị, Washington DC here. Ihe ọ na-eje aṅụ coffee, sere picture. Gede document oji. He is in the category of the noise making. Woto bụ noise yo. Woto bụ noise yo. Even if you to generate document for international politics, you cannot listen to this thing and yet he decided that he just continue name. You cannot. What are you telling me? Listen.
But what are we going to gain from this convention? What we are going to gain is that every document that we are going to generate from this convention become legal document that we'll be using for the political approach and diplomatic approach for the Biafra independence and recognition. This document will be sent to the United Nations. This document will be sent to the U.S. Department of State, or every department that, foreign department, the Congress and all that. We have it. European Union and every other region that we feel that needed to have it to support Biafra at the UN. That's where the whole thing is going to start. Only then Biafra will have a name. Now it is only noise we're making. And Nigeria have understood this very well. They know where I'm going. And that's why they are restless. But I'm watching them and they are having problem with going to India.
Now, listen to this again. Before I agazie go Wi-Fi one night will send it, right? Because this program be short. Listen to this. This is Dr. Ngozi Onabeze. Hope that man is watching and his likes. Listen.
How can this zoo agent declare the independence of the United States of Biafra? None of them could do that. They worked against that. So anybody in their right thinking sense, even a child that is 8 years or 10 years old, will sit back to ask, how can you tell me that this individual is working against Biafra or working for the zoo government? And this same individual was in Finland and declared United States of Biafra as an independent nation.
Maybe.
And have countries like the Eritrean government in exile sign a memorandum of understanding with us, and have the Ambazonian government sign memorandum of understanding with us, and have all the documents we need as a country. My signature is there. From the Constitution of the United States of Biafra, from the Declaration of the United States of Biafra, from the Helsinki Declaration, which we had last year, from the Ambazonia Biafra Memorandum of Understanding Declaration, which was signed by Cho Ayaba and our Prime Minister, my signature is there. Ask this individual to give you what documents they have, where their signature is. So how can you follow a blind?
Ask them, APM, sir, please show us the document you are having. Because the one they're gonna what it has been, that is it is a forged document. Show us the one you are having. Even if any now okay, maybe or even if any now okay, maybe or and you want us to keep quiet. Yeah? Continue to listen.
Blind people, group of blind people that nothing that signifies the United States of Biafra. What document will they give you? What do they have when you follow them blindly and they are deceiving you?
They have bag. I saw one of his video. He carried the bag and he's telling them, you see this bag? This bag will be in Biafra Museum. Hi! Nah. This guy is here. He's here.
And you believe them? So ask yourself those questions. If they say that, oh, this COS is working for zoo agent, how come the Prime Minister, there is no, unless that department is not.
Wait.
Agent, how come the Prime Minister, there is no, unless that department is not important towards our restoration, there is no single department under Briggy, under United States of Biafra, under de facto that I am not involved in. Not one. Not one. Mention that one. And I'll tell you the summary of that committee. Ask them, the 40 states of the United States of Biafra, who are those that created it? It is me, with the Prime Minister and with the Minister of State. These criminals, you didn't see them. Most of you that we are following when we were having like 2-3 meetings every day, creating the maps of Biafra, creating the states, creating the counties, creating the districts and the executives. You that are true Biafran, ask yourself, did you ever see these criminals?
How funny atabi atasi ofu onye man can know from nowhere. Senya ya bụ APM. Yeah. Washington DC, we were knocking doors with AJ.
No, I was always there. I know it. That is why the role that I play today is not just out of my experience, my expertise, and what I bring to the table. It is also based on working closely with the Prime Minister over these years to establish the United States of Biafra. That is why. That is why when you get confused, text me, call me, ask me, and I'll give you the right answer.
They will not go and ask how. They will not test how. Okay, let's continue.
From the standpoint of the Prime Minister, or ask any of the secretaries, or any of the departmental heads, or any of the cabinet members, they will give you the right answer. That is the role I play in this struggle. And I will continue to play that for Biafrans until our PM joins us very, very quickly, very soon.
Simple.
And there'll be no going back.
Simple. Now, hope you have listened to that. Let me now read out what our brother sent to me yesterday. Let me read it out. No, a new country does not have a specific requirement to control 50% of its claimed territory before it can receive international recognition. International law, particularly as codified in the Montevideo Convention on the Rights and the Duties of States, 1933, set out the traditional criteria for statehood. These criteria are criteria for statehood, the most widely accepted legal criteria for an entity to be considered a state or a permanent population, a settled community of people who reside in the territory. There is no minimum number specified, a defined territory, a specific geographical area, crucially perfectly delimited, or undisputed borders are not required to meet this criterion. The existence of territorial dispute does not automatically preclude statehood. A government, a functioning political authority that exercises effective control over the territory and the population, and it capable of maintaining public order, capacity to enter into relations with other states, the ability to engage in diplomatic relations, sign treaties, and exercises independence without being legally subject to the authority of another state. Territory and effective control. The key requirement related to land is that the government must be capable of exercising effective control over some part of the defined territory. Wait, let me continue. Territory and its population, there is no minimum percentage like 50% of the claimed territory that must be controlled. This boy, man, factor, oh, show me the country where you are controlling. Show me where you're. The only thing factor of and the Egbe for some years now. I have gone to the Egbe see other side, yeah. Obrahana Egbe, woto, a farmer like here. If you are not careful, even in Igeme will fall under internal crisis. You must apply wisdom. A state can still meet the criteria even if it is involved in a territorial dispute or does not fully control every part of its claimed land, as long as it has a stable defined territory under its effective, a defined territory. That was why the declaration was necessary, to generate that document. Yeah? Governance, the role of recognition. It is important to understand the difference between statehood and recognition. Statehood, declarative theory, according to the dominant declaratory theory of international law, an entity becomes a state as soon as it meets the four criteria above. The Montevideo Convention criteria and its existence is independent of recognition by other states. Recognition, constitutive theory, political act, recognition as a political and diplomatic act by other existing states. Why not legally required for statehood? Recognition is vital in practice as it grants legitimacy, allows for diplomatic relations like opening embassies. Ụfọdụ ndị mmadụ chọrọ mgbe eji wee kọntrol maybe Imo steeti niile nọ mgbe aka iji ejije enwe embassy. Okwu nwere onwe a agaala beyond ikwughere na social media. Let's continue to read. Legally required for statehood, recognition is vital in practice as it grants legitimacy, allows for diplomatic relations like opening embassies, and enables membership in international organizations like the United Nations. The decision to recognize a new state is ultimately a diplomatic one made by individual countries after based on their own national interests and the foreign policy rather than a strict legal checklist. Would you like to know more about the difference between de facto and the jure recognition? If I deny it, man, in summary, Biafra has been declared. We now have United States of Biafra. You are free to apply for your ID. We are free to open embassies. We are free to engage any nation at all. For the fact, no, for our own political interests. Face politics. And the Maazị Banjoko made it very clear here. But the problem is because of hatred, don't let that block your sense of reasoning. Why before now, Maazị Banjoko ji wee bụrụ na liaison office ka ọ na-emepe. And the Maazị Banjoko kwuru ya na immediately after the declaration, that these liaison offices will be converted into embassy. Instead of converting the liaison office into embassy, the gangster quickly converted the one that he is in charge of into personal property and made himself president. Yeah? If any book we have recognition, listen.
Those people that are waiting that December 2nd, we are going to start shooting gun. No. We're not going to shoot any gun. Those people that are waiting that December 2nd, we are going to start shooting gun. No. We're not going to shoot any gun. Those people that are waiting that December 2nd, we are going to start shooting gun. No. We're not going to shoot any gun. Those people that are waiting that December 2nd, we are going to start shooting gun. No. We're not going to shoot any gun. Those people that are waiting that December 2nd, we are going to start shooting gun. No. We're not going to shoot any gun. Those people that are waiting that December 2nd, we are going to start shooting gun. No. We're not going to shoot any gun. Those people that are waiting that December
o nwere ndị bụ na egbe anyị fụrụ agbara ọ ife na-eme na woto o nwere ndị jiri woto wee bee eze, o nwere ndị jiri ya wee bee ọgaranya woto o nwere ndị jiri ya wee bee ọgaranya. Listen to this too.
But what are we going to gain from this convention? What we are going to gain is that every document that we are going to generate from this convention become legal document that we'll be using for the political approach and diplomatic approach for the Biafra independence and recognition. This document will be sent to the United Nations. This document will be sent to the U.S. Department of State, U.S. or every department that foreign department, the Congress and all that. We have it. European Union and every other region that we feel that needed to have it to support Biafra at the UN. That's where the whole thing is going to start. Only then Biafra will have a name. Now it is only noise we're making. And Nigeria have understood this very well. They know where I'm going. And that's why they are restless. But I'm watching them and they are having problem with going to India. But what are we going to gain from this convention? What we are going to gain is that every document that we are going to generate from this convention become legal document that we'll be using for the political approach and diplomatic approach for the Biafra independence and recognition. This document will be sent to the United Nations. This document will be sent to the U.S. Department of State, U.S. or every department that foreign department, the Congress and all that. We have it. European Union and every other region that we feel that needed to have it to support Biafra at the UN. That's where the whole thing is going to start. Only then Biafra will have a name. Now it is only noise we're making.
This thing, are you still confused? Are you still confused?
And Nigeria have understood this very well. They know where I'm going. And that's why they are restless. But I'm watching them and they are having problem with going to India. But what are we going to gain from this convention? What we are going to gain is that every document that we are going to generate from this convention become legal document that we'll be using for the political approach and diplomatic approach for the Biafra independence and recognition. This document will be sent to the United Nations. This document will be sent to the U.S. Department of State, U.S. or every department that foreign department, the Congress and all that. We have it. European Union and every other region that we feel that needed to have it to support Biafra at the UN. That's where the whole thing is going to start. Only then Biafra will have a name. Now it is only noise we're making. And Nigeria have understood this very well. They know where I'm going. And that's why they are restless. But I'm watching them and they are having problem with going to India. But what are we going to gain from this convention? What we are going to gain is that
this program is very simple and direct. Do you have anything you want to contribute? We are coming back in some hours' time. Do you have any contribution? The thing we talk about something the plan like this because of hatred or men divide farm for reason to key into the truth. Go and apply for your ID. It is part of this thing. That is the link. If you have something to say, you come in.
Every document. But what are we going to gain from this convention? What we are going to gain is that every document that we are going to generate from this convention become legal document that we'll be using for the political approach and diplomatic approach for the Biafra independence and recognition. This document will be sent to the United Nations. This document will be sent to the U.S. Department of State, U.S. or every department that foreign department, the Congress and all that. We have it. European Union and every other region that we feel that needed to have it to support Biafra at the UN. That's where the whole thing is going to start. Only then Biafra will have.
in USB we stand. You cannot see this truth, and yet you cannot You cannot see this truth, yet you cannot. That is the simple truth. If you have comment, you come in and make your comment brief. Hit the like button if you haven't done that. With this now, it can go a long way in making you to see reason to reason. Do you have any comment? Who want to make comment? Do you have any comment? Come into the studio. We are coming back in some hours' time. Yesterday, we spent 5 hours plus because of that guy. So join us at the studio now. If you want to make a comment. If you want to make a comment, join us at the studio. Do well and share this program. Do well and share this program. Greetings from here. Amaka Mele, grab the mic. I agree you.
Hello, Kalena. Good morning.
Greetings from here. Go ahead.
Hello,
sir.
In a while with this analysis, although I have to apologize, I didn't join in the beginning, just but towards the end, but I can at least ascertain what you're trying to prove or educate us about. The in talk I say based on this is that this our agitation and self-reliance when phases an era. So we are in different era now. During the time of Wazirika and the rest of them, that era of Gada Gidi 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 Gidi, we were not as much as enlightened, just like during the time of Ojuku, which was the military era. AGKK, we made those things. And at the end of the day, our name were mistakes. If you can remember, over one program, Simon Ekwame, on our cover that we have learned from the mistakes of our predecessors, the time of Ojuku and the time of Wazirike, and we are going to do something different. We are approaching this our through multi-dimensional means. So we have improved on the mistakes they make, and we are not going to make it. And again, Bongo is a unique case. You cannot compare Bongo to or Guinea-Bissau, those countries we come on yesterday. Those countries you can't compare them to Bongo. Bongo were a unique country, and it only requires a unique way to approach and force them to accept what the reality is. Akike, during the time of Nnamdi Kanu was preaching peace and understanding for you to understand. But man, Simon Ekpa with seriousness and enforcement way better. Sheikh Kehan, he was speaking to them in the language they understand. The same way they were using that same hand or not. So they understood it and started shaking. So now we are in the era of Ndingara school, people that are learned, that are well read, and they know the needs and gritties of what it takes to get what we are looking for. Or by Woko, or by Van Kehan about this their slogan. Oh, by Woto. But our people are expecting Dr. Abeze. Yeah, make we apply that same Woto. Kana Fueba na boss and away with on social media. She itself have improved. She has improved on the little mistakes. I got myself no mistake, but at that point, our man Simon Ekpa was doing what was necessary. So 191 has improved on those areas, and she's still fighting for recognition, which is the phase I ain't canonia. Any of these people that don't want to realize or accept the reality of what is on ground, the fact of what is on ground, the exact things we need to get what we are looking for. Sorry, you cannot help them. And again, this is what brings you in. To create enlightenment and open their eyes by depopulating their camp. Their camp of this our career agitators that claim they know all, but their tag at the end of the day is to pull us back. But going forward, we are getting it right, and we will go recognition. At the end of the day, any nine nature will come back. So without the regular one, you are doing well. Jisike.
Thank you.
I'm expecting that man of yesterday, Yai call in Kamani home because he has refused to accept and realize the truth. He's still living in limbo.
With this now, he don't have any other choice.
Ochokwani na limbo, ya continue.
Omana no ya self-denial. No ya
Yes.
Yeah. Hello?
Yes. Jisike.
Thank you. It has been proven here that you can actually be recognized without even controlling anything. That pronouncement of redeclaration, you cannot redeclare what you know not. You can only redeclare or name what is yours. You gotta go. So that our brother, your question is answered. Kembo yesterday gave your answer this question. You can actually have the recognition without controlling anything. These people, somebody that is in the point of being deported to Obodobongo, USB redeclared, stepped in, not Brigio. USB redeclared, stepped in. USB redeclared, stepped in. And such a person, there is a deport based on a USB redeclared was able to provide some document they need. Or be such a person, that USB redeclared is not a nation. If for that we are joking. Obi-Wan, greetings from here. Grab the mic. Join us at the studio.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Mr. Kenena, and everybody else listening, and the ones comment section, the ones that are still gonna speak. Kenena, they ignorant our people now. They sometimes now weak, and I wouldn't want that guy to come back here again and start repeating.
No.
Until tomorrow. He will still be arguing foolishly.
Exactly.
The thing not there is that now majority of us haven't gone this way before. Or almost all of us. I got this stage of one case in Nigeria. Did Nigeria go through all this process to become Nigeria? I just Nigeria and I can none of them actually experience how to actually get a country. And before, we don't mention Biafra before. Nobody speaks about Biafra before. You dare not say anything about it. You can only hear the name Biafra in the air. And this time around, we have been opportune to be speaking about Biafra and making processes. And yet, some people will just keep trying to counter whatever that is being done. Or support or the movement or what is going on. That now we know the next step. But with the teachings you are teaching and Biafran TV teaching and all this multi-conventional video, whatever this thing teaching, we got to be learning and then follow up. Well, Malo, what is next? But people will borrow to reason and follow up. When things happen, Imana, okay, cool, or to against me, now for something there. That's why most of us got to understand that it's not about Ngozi Arabeze. But some people are just calling Ngozi Arabeze because as if no Ngozi Arabeze or Biafra or Nnamdi Kanu. You can see some people still dealing there in DOS. And those people, Machike, Doziem, and everybody, they are still waiting for Nnamdi Kanu. Meanwhile, they forgot that Nigeria was a system to keep you down. Nigeria were a very, very corrupt country that they are champion in actually making you not to be productive. And they have that way that they keep keeping you on. You think that something, meanwhile, nothing is going on. Like you can see what they are doing with the case of Nnamdi Kanu. And now, when they decided to keep Nnamdi Kanu, now can they buy no was until Nnamdi Kanu ka we bido kwazi ha megirezi ekuto the man then means onwezi onye ọzọ ga-enwezi that kind of mind Nnamdi Kanu nwe kịta ọ na-atọ onye ọbụla ụtọ kịta ọma dikepụta a na-asị na anya ọ nọ in a high spirit it's not easy ndị be anyị one ya enwenwu the mind that guy nwe. Oh, it takes you to be smart and to be courageous and to actually teach us everything about self-acquired, whatever. Like for you to be the level Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And that is what gives many of us hope. Oh, if you have Nnamdi Kanu pụta kịta, if you go CQA, he will be surprised. Oh, ebe anụ aka unu lugo. Oh, ebe aka unu lugo. And people like the guy that came yesterday will be here trying to make people that actually are trying to help themselves correct without going to actually check. Most of them, I'm just learning it here. On K-Webtar, Otu make it for you, Otu is not kita in Kabapta in a media. You will hear dissect, yeah? Abapta, you will hear dissect, yeah? You got a child this stage, kita. If you got to meet to quite such thing tomorrow again, you meet to go something like this before you might not case me. Yes. But you can see most of these guys when they don't know, and yet they don't want to know, they don't even want to learn. On this so on that now is the highest prison here in prison yourself and your conscience is to argue with somebody that does not see any meaning in what you are saying. Here argue your brain a bit malfunction because you just want to correct somebody. So in the by we just have to, and another important thing, we have to start gearing up towards what we're going to do or to do to all the Southeast governors, because all the hands is pointing towards these guys. And before my hand again, because the government of Nigeria are very, very good in disobeying the law. And as much as Mazen Nnamdi Kanu apply, go whatever, he applied for a counter judgment, they can decide to do whatever that they want. But the thing not there, when I say it's time that we start saying things or planning. I was listening to Plora video the other time. I don't know if you know this guy. It's from Enugu State. The guy sometimes he hammers some certain things. Where is the government? Where is the governors of the Southeast? Can you imagine all these guys in Urego, the Southeast cannot come out and say because it has become so obvious that now these people are doing what they are doing with it, are committing crime with integrity, telling you that now when the law suits them, they will tell you that you should obey the law. When it doesn't suit them, they do it as if they don't know that it does exist. Make it say Nnamdi Kanu not file go na court will uphold it enough. They will do it in front of you. Just like I say, Aton Nnamdi Kanu get here, man. It might like play. In nature, that they will behave like human being. Can go that they have say announce you will die by hanging. But one thing for sure, one thing I know for sure, Nnamdi Kanu fuel nesi na the whole Nigeria, fuel nesi na Biafra. Nya I was a single fuel na nine. Ihe a na-achọ onye ya akpa the matches. Onye ya akpa matches. Tunye just the spark they need. And I think Nnamdi Kanu might be that person. You know? So because kind of person that this journey that our parents started long time ago. We are already there. On the way routes in Africa, but I knew that they came late. And they go sorted. Thank you very much.
I don't want Obi-Wan. Nzube asked the question, and Ben you answered it. And there is another country again in Europe, either Holland or so. It is 2 countries now. something like that happened, when they actually deport, but USB declared intervened, and for 6 months, their stay or whatever was extended to 6 months. So it happened. Or such people, okay, Ghana USB declared it is not yet an election. What Prince Godwin, no, Makamele, grab the mic.
Ụtụtụ ọma kelee nna.
Hello, sir.
In name of before I go into the topic or to talk to Biafrans, I want to ask Biafran ka ha yere m aka kene gị, because if I can by people like you, Biafra said Sky, independent media, ndị na-ekwu eziokwu. Kelenna, you don't know what you did or who you are. You will put 100 truth against one lie. You will put 1,000 truth against 100 lies. So in that case, I am supporting Nasigi. Stop complaining. At the comment section, I'm on for ya. Obugodu na gumi. Or Soludo, or Musa Yeriego, Kelenna, Natafichon, Kubera Yezu. I got Kelenna Gent, Kelenna Gent, who you were sorry now, only now.
Manafama money na if I never I'm not disturb. So why am I a Japan with any mego? I'm going to say through
Kelenna. In about the speed. I got anything. I wouldn't even with the money. Then it bought me me idea. Me idea. Now the other room, remember, what deputy prime minister of enjoyment in another room.
At least get what I do see room. Abro side again and for me. I never go to
everybody can check. So, so be anybody explain. After all, who will go to Natale from Morgan Kele, Maku Kwasi. So what about them? Observe go and Equizioku.
And up to now, can't what if Eggman after calling Eggman, you know you are not capable. We are just pushing you, we are just managing you. Oh yeah, come and take the money now. Let's see. Are you capable? So you want me to support you for free?
So you can see anybody explain. The money, nothing.
You see, Eggman,
you go do send there na the other room. I can do the every Biafra. Government enjoy.
At least room and what the block always says na de. Can do I will get to I won't get a heat your man.
Even for that matter, here name na the other room. Had you know just
yes.
Oh, many things soon na the other room. Oh, many things. And it's only Biafra that can give you that joy. I will react when I can attach many things. All the quadia. So let me now talk to Biafrans. Biafrans are great again. When Kelena was talking about ID, I want to encourage everybody. Like in the Nabel on Finland, I was there. I signed my signature. That is the document Simon Eber was talking about. So, Obun Naiga sign ya or Niga me your ID card or anything that Biafra said, USB said that you should do. That is part of the generating document. Simon Eber said that never multi-dimensional approach to get what we're doing. So Dr. Ngozi Rebeze is following that multi-dimensional approach. For example, over the election I conduct on the 4th November in Biafra land, those documents generated there is what she's using to present to even to Nigeria self, actually see from the Apota, to other countries, to Europe. And these people, ejiro that document, ejiro any document, their signature not inside there. So Umu Biafra, ndi na assign law for this document or na no na Finland, go and apply for your ID card. The number of people that apply for ID card is a huge access and the opportunity. Igwandowa that this amount of people will go their ID card as a declared and recognized nation. But Ojuku na other Waziruka doesn't have this document. So go now and apply if you want to help to generate this document. Kangozo Robeze na TE na all the necessary offices. And we are not seeing it, but it is going on. So, and all of us have to go, those documents, you don't generate now. America is sure going trace. This man Hana around from Austria. The man, yes, the man from the document Ngozo Robeze now submit or Biafran government now submit from foreign affairs. All the whole thing I need politically to look for our recognition. So I want to encourage all Biafrans, do not worry. Dialogue. We have been dialoguing with other countries. You know, Oguni Nabro or go organi use brain ano. Umuchineke, or organi use brain nano. For instance, in do I know why. Oh, to gonna get you no. You will brain when wog. Every time I blow it yaka. Or no maka no. Oh, brain you get you so maka. Every time everything I blow it. That is why even Europe or other countries, I say they don't beat children. No, now you too much. If who is you? Oh, brain you jabu maku. Oh, test a nezu maka yourself. Or carry I will tally. Or carry you with the ebe. So we are now in brain work, kai noketa. And they need the competent, or bro koko. If we're a doctor, if we're a professor, or if you're a certificate teach, So I want to thank all Biafrans. Please support USB programs and all the initiatives. Go and put your name there. Put your name in a document and getting your ID. Okay, generate the document Dr. Ngozo Robeze need and Biafrans need for our recognition. Thank you very much, Kelena. We are organizing, we are systemizing the other room. So just go ahead and do what you are doing. If you are there, then I aware the document. Okay, I aware the document I generated there. She na kifutu said, Nam de Kanopota, Ngozo Robeze where the document or I generated, Kichi Naka. Simon Epafuta, I aware document I generated, Chianaka. You know, we are signing here because signature Simon Epano, signature Namdi Anoro. And when they come, they need to sign. Oh, yeah, Biafran Gano. So it's not about Ngozo Robeze, about Nnamdi Kanu, about Simon Epa. No. Thank you, Biafrans, and God bless all of you. Chuku Kabiama Gose Kenen and Dewo.
Thank you. Nzube, I want to know Niru phone or your computer. You got fair about Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, Deputy Prime Minister. Wait forever. Now, here put that blue ink. Tap it and follow the instruction. You gotta go. So until I can believe Resi Osiaga. Amame gotra dalorian. Uche John, greetings from here. Amaka Mele, grab the mic. I don't want to go ahead. We can hear you. Touch the mic. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Touch the mic, unmute, and go ahead. One night, the network, okay, go ahead.
Hello,
Go ahead.
Nani. Okay,
Yes.
so ekelere m gị ọfụma, my brother, n'ihe ọma ị na-eme ụmụ Biafra. Ihe okwu nwere ike ikwu wụ gịnị na enwechaghị m ọtụtụ okwu. I'll just ihe gbasara registration ahụ, because last time anọ m na your program, okay? So
Yes.
with your advice and how you direct people to go apply for the ID, I follow the link, understand? So after I apply, it happened that now that website, the other one they hijack. So
Yes.
since that time I never shared anything. So now this one again, yesterday night I was in your program. Here the same thing. I went to the Deputy Prime Minister handle. I see this, but I tried to apply, but the thing didn't work. So I don't know if there is any guideline you can give people how to apply for the ID, because me, I'm very interested to get the ID, my brother.
One with I just tap it now, and I just tap it now, and pull down the volume from your end.
Okay.
So I just
clicked.
Yeah, I just clicked on that. Turn down the volume from your end. Turn down the volume.
Okay, bro. Okay. Is it okay now?
Yes, I think so. But let's look at this one. I'm not making fun about it. I'm married with phone.
Okay.
Let me see. However, I'm or you had a screen now.
Yes.
Okay, sure. Something.
Okay, sure.
So get the email reply.
Okay. Yeah, the same thing, the same place. Ever now, yesterday. The same thing in Nigeria now. How but how to apply? There's a place they provide for apply. I clicked there. So still the thing did not work. But last time it goes the thing go very easy for me.
Like the thing
maybe in a network, but after this program also I'm going to try it again. So
just
no problem. So far as now the same method.
Even able to move volume guy, you can hear me well.
Yeah, my brother, I will not blame you, because now I know no lorry. So the thing, but here no about now. I listen the call. I will go in the night. So
okay.
Thank you very much, my brother. Jishiko. They kelere m all the Biafras ndị na-eso ụzọ eziokwu. Ọ ga-adịrị anyị na mma.
mana for now gwere nwanne mmadụ na-ege anyị ntị aka emepere ọfọ ndị nọ na bongo ịma na ihe anyị na-eriwere na-abụ ndị nọ n'iro ndị nọ mba ofesi because ebe a ka recognition ahụ esi wee ya ebidobiba so ndị nọ mba ofesi ga-eme use of it after applying mana ndị n'obodo bongo nwere ike inweta ya achọgodiri nke ndị anyị na-eke mọda na efe na-akọ na-achọrọ nke ndị anyị na-eke faji epush over to the seat of power ọ bụrụ ihe anyị na-akọ ka a na-akọ so for now ndeke ndị nọ mba ofesi ebe a na-ekwu okwu recognition bụ ndị na-ediri so ngị nwamazi ebe ị nọ daalụ rinne legend greetings from here Omaka Mele grab the mic.
Yeah, Mr. Kelena, I greet you. I greet those in the studio and on comment session. Mr. Kelena, I don't want to thank you, but I want to encourage you to keep on the line of truth. It is not yet time to thank, award, reward, or crown anybody. There is this song we do say that when the war is over, we shall all wear the crown. So I encourage you to continue on the path you have chosen by yourself via the revelation of God, not because anybody bought you over, paid you, as the mediocres and the haters of truth may wish to peddle against you. I want to encourage you from my heart that you keep on the line. The time of thanking, the time of reward shall come, and only God knows the time, but it will not be long by His grace. Now, going forward, I've been following your line only that when it comes to coming into the studio, it could be that is work or a call. Last time you just like going to pick children from school, and yesterday something was coming up. I was in the studio anyway when one daft guy was blocking everybody with his argument, but it doesn't really matter. I was patient, but at a point I had to go out. Going forward, sometimes I pity Dr. Gozo Rabezi. Sometimes I begin to ask, what manner of a woman is this that men are in their arsenals, men are regimented, men are set, fighting her day after day, week to week, month to month, and almost 1 year now. If that woman is not divinely positioned, she would have been pushed away months ago. But watch anybody that is doing what is right, and he has the strength of God. That strength becomes supernatural. It becomes extraordinary. It's not merely a man. It's not every man that will sustain, absorb, and overpower the kind of spiritual, verbal, and all manner of attack that be meted on that woman. And each time I remember her, my prayer had been very simple for her. Pray this prayer in Kai Report, and I pray this prayer on your platform. If Ngozo Rabeze is here to deceive Biafrans, may she fall in minutes, in hours as we talk. But if she is there in truth, handed down from Mazi Simon Ekpa to protect the mandate, if she's not there, if she's there just to do what is right, and that we may get freedom. My simple prayer to her is that may God give her wings to fly every day, every hour, every minute, in anything that the enemy is plotting, any gang up, any arrangement, any enchantment, invocation, arrangement against her. May God always give her wings to fly above enemies, above the plans of the enemies, above any attack or whatever. In fact, she will always fly and fly and fly and fly above them. And I'm seeing the result to this simple prayer. I'm not the only one praying for her, and everybody is praying. The evidence is the issue of court case. Is my evidence. Is the evidence to everybody that is praying for her that God is giving her, is setting her high up above her enemies. So this time around is not much time for so much gossip, complaint. It is just the time to encourage that woman and the cabinet to keep the ball rolling, to keep the ball rolling. You said something here. I want that you said something that I want to just make reference to, and just few things. Somebody was giving money to produce police uniform. The person siphoned the money till this hour we are talking about, and somebody is proudly following him and saying he's the one going to Washington. If I snap picture now with a white person and send to you and say it's Washington, would you believe me? Anybody can go to Washington. Anybody can go to Washington. This is a man with a double identity. Who are you? Who are you? Are you Paul or Apollos? May I know your name? May I know whom you are and your name? You tell us AKA. Who comes to freedom with AKA? Did Ojukwu came with AKA? Did Nnamdi Kanu came with AKA? Did Samuel Ekpa came with AKA? Did Ngozi Oronebeze came with AKA? Then why should you come with AKA? Who are you? We know where Ojukwu came from. We know where Nnamdi Kanu is coming from. Simon Ekpa, we know where he's coming from. Ngozi Oronebeze had openly told us where she is coming from, her source, everything about her, even her school. We don't know whom you are, and you are not willing in a bit to let Biafrans know you by your identity, but you want to lead 80 million people. How? I don't know where. See, I feel like breaking myself. I don't know where our people are keeping their conscience. And somebody is proudly telling me that the one going to Washington DC, the one going to Washington DC, what is his name? What name does he bear? Where is he coming from? At this point of somebody leading 80 persons, 80 persons, 80 men, 80 million people in of a country, your identity should not be hidden. If I'm a member of the cabinet who don't want to let myself out, is understandable. But for you to be at the forefront, man, those you are leading should know you. We should know you. We should know whom you are. And then we talk about the account you ran away with. You've never accounted for it till today. And these are people who said that is this not an imposition? You want to impose yourself, your stupidity, your crime, your double identity. You want to impose it on somebody like me, who is born. That is, I am not an adulterated Igbo man. In fact, in my own roots, my father, my mother, my grandfather, they come from almost the same village in Igbo land, almost the same village. In fact, in my own compound, nobody had gone out to marry outside Igbo race as I talk to you, and somebody with a double identity, somebody that have lied and lied 30 minutes call this and that is imposing his criminality. Quote me, is imposing his criminality, his double identity, his lies, imposing it on me. And I cannot be that stupid to accept that. I will be a daft. Biafra will find me wanting if I ever submit to such a position. Who does that? I pity our people. I pity, though Madam Origin was asking the young man, what is your level of education? Some people misunderstood that. It is not. But even at secondary school, you should be, see, I've said it in this your platform. I read Emeka when I was in SS1 by Frederick Fawcett. I read The Making of the Biafran Legend, the Biafran Story bracket by Frederick Fawcett. It was after secondary school I read Il Biafra Africa Died. I read, these are books I've read that told, in fact, those songs that our people used in Biafran War, I learned them in SS1 when I was reading Emeka. Onye bete 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 nwa golora, ibega bega bete nwa golora, ibega bega wete nwa golora, mbe wagu tetara, ebelebe egbuo. They are all inscribed in that book by Frederick Fawcett. And so many songs in there, those songs are there. Go and read that book if you can have access to it. It's a foreigner that wrote it. This is it's not as if you are saying that this thing. I'm not talking about university. This kind of book, the things fall apart and the rest of them, like Emeka, is very interesting. The day I read this book and finished this book, I was indoor crying because I saw the pains and the tears. Even that book told about the dark room where Ojukwu cried quietly before he stepped out to wipe his tears. The writer of that book expressed it, that losing the war, losing everything, and considering the suffering that his people will be plunged into again. Ojukwu cried in a dark room in Ivory Coast. Go and read that book if you can. As a small boy, the day I read this book, I wish this is why those books are not in the market. If you read that book, you will start up a war by yourself. I wish I could see a white man or an Hausa man and start killing if you read that book. But it's just to tell you the history of what happened. This is Frederick Fawcett was an eyewitness of the war. And following up the things, an illiterate, a dropout who doesn't know what it means to address people, who cannot even contest for a school captain. School captain, or whether he's Ogekere, I don't know what his name is. Well, I don't know the one that is AKA, whether he's Ogekere or is Isaiah Nyogo is. I don't know what the one that is real name and the one that is AKA cannot contest for secondary school captain. Then you want to impose yourself on somebody like me. I'll be a fool to accept that. And I see every other person who don't want to go the line of history, who's following that guy as a fool as well. Now, coming to the issue when you mentioned, you just follow it down the line. You see things that have happened. Now, somebody from the Riverine area who was a military officer affirmed that the only person that have sent money to me is this one. But those who are on the hinterland, our own men, denied what this woman had been sending just because there is a gang up to tarnish and rubbish the effort of a woman. It is lamentable, is piteous. Seeing Dr. Mazen Namdeka. Let me tell you before I wrap it up. I had almost called you Dr. Kelena, but if I call you Dr. Kelena, accept it because you are doing. Yeah, I almost called you Dr. Kelena. Now, let me say this. Mazen Namdekalo revealed to us the mistake of Ojukwu. Do you know what he said about Ojukwu's mistake? Do you know? I'm saying this to tell you that
So far, everybody has made this mistake. No leader in the world. In fact, Bible said, as for perfection, it is for God. It's just in those days when we were in university, a lecturer will tell you that for A, leave it for me, nobody will have it. 70/70 you cannot. That I will take away some mark that makes me your lecturer or a doctor. That mark is for me. No matter what you do, you can't get it. You can't get it. Some people have it as a policy. So nobody is perfect and nobody can get, but people are trying to. Let's do this way. And I know that Dr. Ngozi Oronebeze and the cabinet, they have brains behind. You cannot see them, and we cannot see them, who are guiding them every step of what they are doing. And that was why when people were just sneaking out, running away because of a lawsuit, she was there. Let the lawsuit come. And today, what is happening? Those that run away is just in shame. So this lady finally. So that is how it is. Now, let me tell you what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said about Ojukwu's mistake. He said, when he was asking, what is the mistake? Now, the riverine areas of Biafra said that he did not consult them before he declared Biafra. Do you know when he said this? When he said this, but when he was around, that time he started going for town hall meeting. When he was visiting Igbocha, visiting here, going here and there, consulting people before that attack came. He said, I am doing this now so that we take our time to intimate you, make you understand, let you know why we should go for this, why you should understand that this is the best for us. Because you people have blamed my master, our warlord, that this is the mistake he made. But to human, we see it as a mistake. But to us, going through the history, we have seen why Ojukwu did not hesitate to declare Biafra. That if I waste time to do this, these people will eliminate us. That is another story. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, did they have his own mistake? Yes, he has. Do you know his mistake? His mistakes are open. His mistakes are open. Now, this time, for me, you didn't seek for best brains. You only wait for those who were available. Those are here. They surrounded you. Even when these things were going on, then by the time Hanoju, the well-read were not there. The only people that were there were the set of people who traveled from where they were, came to Finland to testify against a Biafran who is looking for freedom. And that is why they keep talking about agitation till today. Nobody is mentioning freedom. They are concerned about agitation, carrying flag. That is agitation. Moving every year, 30th May, they will gather all over the world and raise flag. Agitation. Nobody is saying enough of agitation. Let's move into the particular thing. Let's go in, let's pursue freedom. Now, the same thing when it comes to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and that was why when he came, when that thing happened, one or two who were intelligent, those professionals, they were just behind. And then that oh yes, they collected money because they were hungry people. And the master have said, a hungry man, an uneducated man, a man that is poor, cannot fight for freedom. Give him money, he will drop it there and go away. Now the same thing repeated a bit in the times of Mazi Simon Ekpa. The available surrounded him, but not the desirable. That was why when the available was all around Nnamdi Kanu, he said, I have seen those who are available, but I need those who are desirable, those who will stand even at the point of death. And he could not see any. Do you remember in the Bible when somebody said, Jesus, I want to follow you? He now told him, the birds in heaven, they have their nests where they sleep, but the Son of Man, I have no place. So if you are willing to follow me, you must understand who I am. The person turned back and moved away. He now moved to the other one. These are the available, but they are not the desirable. He now moved to the other one and said, follow me. He said, please leave me. Let me go and bury. He said, leave the dead to bury the dead. That was what happened. This is exactly what is playing on. But look at those who are the desired materials. The likes of Peter, who said, in fact, I will die with you. John, the rest of them, they were there. Even when he was arrested, buried, they gathered. We are waiting for him. These are the desired people for the work. But look at Simon Leper, the same thing repeated. In fact, these people are even worse. I don't know if I will say that. They are worse than DOS. Because not quite long, they broke in. This one says CRUCC, CCC, whatever. I don't know where conflict resolution committee that does not come into organigram of any country does not come in. It's just, do you know what it means to say committee? Committee is not enough. It's just a selection of people. Selection of people who have offices to say, when this issue come, you come up and settle it. I don't know where this conflict resolution committee should be on the hub of affairs to get recognition of a country. And somebody will open camera and will be deceiving people. Cut and join program. You project it to 80 million drivers. Tell me why this person will not be punished and their likes. Tell me why matured men like 247 or 247 or 147 who was pursuing this can never be punished for deceiving people. Do you know what it means to deceive people? A deceit can lead to thousands of deaths. One deceit, a deceit can lead to thousands of deaths. A deceit. And that was what happened. They deceived our men who were supposed to be on guard. They deceived them, and that thing took all of them. And that was why you see that whatever they call her, this Lazuba, that I pity her, because when her punishment will come, nothing will say, nothing, no roof can cover her. Some use their platform. Now, when you have used your platform, you use their platform to say fall back. Now you fall back. You use your platform again to go to CRUC. You moved out. You never did it right to come and apologize to those you deceived. You never did it, but you are claiming you are right. You are a seer. You are right. You are a unite. You are this. You have deceived people. You see the storyline that this is deception. You didn't get it right, or you were misinformed, and you did not come back to say, I'm sorry. This is misinformation that I passed to you. Okay, even if I'm not following anybody, choose what to do, or do not follow anybody. But what I did is a misleading, and you want yourself to be blessed, because that deceit, that single deceit, led to loss of thousands of lives, and you still have the God to open camera and talk to people, thousands of people.
Thank you. Thank you.
My brother, I'm sorry, is in anger that I'm going too far, but I want to say, God, give Ngozi Arabeze wings to fly.
Amen.
Wings to fly. May God help her, irrespective of what they are doing. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Akonye Wetle, you don't try. We are landing up. Grab the mic. The team Bramebogi come in and go out based on network. Amakamele. The other one that it's not again far from the mic.
Ihe na-ewu ozi na nke ikpeazụ a na
Abụọ very aga na-eme na ọkwa na anointing anyị na-ayọ nwa ka e were ya na-eme ife a ka ọ na-aga aga.
ịma yesterday ka m na-asịkwara a na-akpọ gị preacher of redemption. Kedu ka isi ekwu dị orizie yesterday buteziri gị onye nwere ụmụ isi mgbakọrị a alasị gị na gị ekwurizi na time ka ị deliver ya chefuziela na ọ bụghị spirit niile ka a na-asị get out, you get out. So thank you my brother so much. Oh ya bụ ihe a na-eme ihe emecha gị chuo m afa mbọsị m gwara gị sị gị na akpụgo gị oku ezi mba na hapụgo ihe oku ahụ ifuru ka esi ya esi dị enyela gị akwụkwọ ka ị gụba ahụ ona ka ị ga-esi na-aga na research, because if you put your mind down to help our people.
Yes.
Mụ ise vrumo mgbe e mere Simon arrest apọsụ m ihe m na-eme si n'ụlọ ọrụ labada dị. If I go here, nobody. Obi nwanne ke kpakpakpa ewere asịrị kujuo ya isi. Ọ na-anụ olu m, I know. Ewere asịrị garie ya ọtaneti ya. Ọ sị na ya amaghị ebe nke ya kwụ akwụ. Nọrọ. So etinyekwana kọntaktị o. No put o. No put o. No put o. They will come in a subtle way. They will misinform you. Let me not use deceive. They will misinform you. Along the line, if you say deceive, will go. So, Jisike, no to go abagume. A super chat, more. I want to go near the cook's lang super chat. Adam Mubanyanda Hamunka Namada for break light. This week I love banana and get messy. Because as an 8 deacon and claim or more so. Jisike okworokwana eziokwu because ndị okenye enwe ndị ego gị for the last people if people are okwu dị pertinent they will come and talk like that our father speak yesterday. So people that will listen. You are working for those people, not we that flood the comments, come inside the studio. There are some people. Okay, that day made to know the age I watch you. You see, come in 60 something, 50 something. It is only we that are lower.
67.
So don't stay on the truth. Use truth to pacify our people. That's all I say. And I tell our people, let everybody go and make a research. Only one of our mommy like with that thing. Now as a result of somebody told her to come. You say as a result of research, she stumbled on work for humanity, and she saw Simon Ekpa doing that, which she herself have discovered, and she chose to follow. That is me. Nobody took me to start speaking for that. I told you, I went and asked my dad, what is Biafra? She did not answer me. He did not answer me. I continuously ask him, so when I now stumbled to Nnamdi Kanu, he said that anybody now with the blood, they give both parents to Biafra, they need to give back. So that's why at times I will wonder, these people. If not this understanding, nobody will teach you to understand. It is inbuilt. It will be resonating from you, within you. But these people, they claim to be our people. Then a Gali who claim me, our people will be ashamed of themselves. The man. They've not vetted the man. Like as you said, if the man is original, let's assume the man is original. He as a colleague made the program. I just tried to listen to it. Allah, if you go see na somebody let me interview. Only the man and bring it and analyze it.
I will bring it from the end of the white painted hair woman because she analyzed it and she did a very good job there. She did a good job.
Bring the program. Allah, the man and for the benefit of the Westerners that are not in tune with what happened. The man break the thing down. PM. The man was calling him PM. That is what they told the man. Before I say I am the acting prime minister. But you have feed the man information that you are the PM. Because that is what they told the SY. I see no point of correction. Nobody can speak it to Simon. Cannot make international call. Simon. Simon. Ịgwachara nwoke mmadụ asị gị one ya anọla onye eji nwa ọyụyọ onye nọ n'ala nwa ọyụyọ na the name of ihe a na-ekwu a holy struggle la bastardized same way DOS merụ emecha ya now underground ever since ejidela Simon now going to one day unesibedo underground nwa nọpụta no na-ewere memo gbaa ole ekwu na DOS edela memo. You see, my brother, when I do, many to super chat, he made it there because.
Thank you so very much. God is faithful, God is kind. If you have not applied, if I were, go and apply. People are applying. Recognition only for the government. Government have a part to play.
as a citizen, you equally have a part. Thank God now our brother Biafra TV have sent me that thing. So it has been proven that Dr. Ngozi Orebeze is doing the right thing, the needful. For continue, raise men and women that is really called for this. People that we serve selflessly. Ndị rijuru afọ ọbụrụkwa ndị agụọ na-agụ, because onye agụrụ cannot get you nwere onwe. Onye nza and Nzamerian and the Samperian has nothing to do with freedom. So we now need people that is well read, people that is up and doing, people that have done very well for themselves. You got to go. So if I have dying, God provide it for them. And the Chukwu Abiyama is going to connect them with men and women that matter. People that will make this very work easier for them. Maka when men and women jenyaka oru are very, very easy. Onyinye, join us in some hours time. We are rounding up. Onyinye, please. You will join us in some hours time. Omaka merai. One day for 1 day nanya. We hate nobody. We are only just pointing you to the truth. So that if we collectively join and stand by the truth, if that is the truth. Omaka Mele, stay blessed and bye for now.